You're listening to the We Are Libertarians Podcast Network. Find all of our shows at wearelibertarians.com. You're listening to the We Are Libertarians Network. Learn more at wearelibertarians.com.
Welcome to episode number 372 of Boss Hog of Liberty. Jeremiah Morrell, joined by my forever co-host, Mr. Dakota Davis.
Jeremiah, we're getting warm, getting prepped.
We are
in the studio.
We are dressed like it's a Christmas story. I have 75 layers on right now in our studio. It's like 70 degrees, thanks to our patrons. But we're going to go outside that door, and it's going to be 15 degrees with a 40-mile-an-hour wind chill.
All right.
Because of the Chamber of Commerce Christmas walk.
One trick I have from work about getting and staying warm is get in the warm place and make it as hot as possible. My case is usually a work truck. Blast the heat to an uncomfortable level, and then whenever you start getting hot, get out and spend your time in the cold. And it takes a while for the heat to dissipate from your body. So you got a few good working minutes in you. How long do you think the 70-degree heat from the building is going to last us outside?
We started at 6:22. We're still inside and warm. I think I'm going to start bitching about the cold after about 17 seconds, somewhere in there. Got to say thanks to our patrons that get us on the air each and every week. Patreon.com/BossHogLiberty to help keep that heat nice and warm. $50 or more a month, and you get to the top of each and every episode. Pops Recycle, Paul Morrell down in Rushville, Indiana, with your vintage Schwinn bicycles. John Phillips, Andy Moore, Buick GMC in Fishers, Indiana. Blake Reese, Varsity Outfitters. We may run into him out here today. He's shut the shop down, and they're going to be out here. And we just added a new patron this month at the $50 level. Been a patron with us for a while, but Thomas Oakes of Walnut Ridge RV Sales has joined us, and I know he that place sold Zach a camper, sold my parents a camper, and I may get weak and end up buying one too. But if anybody was interested,
I got a park model for sale in Brookville, and as soon as that gets sold, I might be going to see.
You're in the travel trailer game too.
Right. Yep.
Get one of the outfitter types.
I don't know if it's the
Overlander,
an upgrade or a downgrade from a park model.
You can go anywhere you want.
I can go anywhere I want, and that's what we want.
All right.
So,
well, that's the plan. Thank you guys so very much for being a part of the Patreon. We are going to wander the streets. We haven't done one of these since the St. Patrick's Festival with Newcastle on Tap.
Oh yeah.
We'll see what we're going to get into. I know that most of the town is shut down. It's going to be really funny if there's nobody out there because it's so damn cold.
Remember when we were complaining then about how cold it was? It's about 30 degree colder now.
It was balmy. Any comments, Zach, before we go wandering?
No, I'm just trying to remember if I need to hit the stop record button or the pause button.
We could just wander.
We'll just
talk as we go.
We can talk. We also have April Burcham here with us.
That's true.
Too.
April is our official vlogger. She's going to take all the still motion photos, and we're going to hope it's going to go well. So we walk out the studio door, and immediately there's traffic.
It's a good sign for us, anyway.
I didn't hit you guys or close to it.
You're good.
No,
yep.
You're fine.
You know what we don't have is our mic flags.
Mic flags. I just picked up that at the same time.
I'll tell you what. I'll hold the mics. You go back and get them.
Okay.
You got to make this look good, Dakota. So we are... all right, to paint the scene, they've shut down all of downtown. So to get to our studio, our studio is just off of 11th Street here in town. It's the main north-south street through downtown at this point. And there's a stoplight that I don't know why it's not just green at this point, or somebody's not operating it, but it's barely used. Here, Dakota, figure out how to solve that puzzle.
We're gonna have to do these one at a time.
Do them live. He's slipping the nice mic flags over. So essentially, what's happened is that traffic backs up very deep, and there's a handful of surface lots parking outside of our door, and somebody's trying to slip in and slip out on it.
All right, Jeremiah, you take this mic.
Now we're going to trade again. Flashing the state police are out here with their truck or their car, flashing lights. Dakota's trying to operate his fingers. This is going great. Going great. And switch back.
No, we're good now.
Okay.
This might be the second time this week my mustache has been frozen.
Dakota has once again changed his appearance. He now looks like Tobias Fuke from Arrested Development. The rounded glasses, the mustache, the bald head.
Bald. Yeah.
You haven't decided to be a analyst or a therapist yet.
I was going...
Be the first analrepist.
I was dressing as Nacho Libre for Halloween this year.
Yes.
And my wife was going as Ignacio, the nun. And so I started slowly, very gradually trimming my beard and growing the mustache for the debut of shaving the beard and keeping the mustache. And then Audrey was kind of like, I kind of like the mustache. I think that's a decent look. I was like, okay, I'll keep it. So here we are. But I can tell you one thing. Beards actually do a lot of good in the wintertime for keeping your face insulated. So
the Ginger Gringo is out here today. They have their dual fuel champion generators running, 2 of them.
Dual fuel, baby.
Another food truck, the
TJ's
Caribbean Delight Jamaican food. That's always just down their corner from us.
Landlord Mike's here.
Hi. We got a pretzel vendor tonight.
Oh, I love pretzels. Hey, I can't believe I left my wallet at home. I'm seeing all this good stuff. That really sucks.
Can you tap to pay, Dakota? You got a payment plan, Mr. Cashless?
I don't think so.
Batman is out here. Do you think you can get an interview with Batman?
Yeah, we'll try.
He's talking to children right now.
Yeah. Maybe we should. We'll approach Batman here.
All right. Good luck. I'm too afraid to talk to Batman, so I'm going to have you try.
Batman? Oh, Jesus. That was a jump scare. Batman, we're the Boss Hog of Liberty podcast, local podcast right down the road. You got anything you need to say?
Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm Batman.
There we go. There's the I'm Batman. All right. Thank you. Good luck. I feel much safer now in Newcastle. I thought the first words we were going to get were I'm Batman.
I did too.
No side of ramen.
And then I thought...
Dakota did piss himself, though, too, there.
Yeah, I jumped. I actually jumped. He got me.
We are a podcast. He flapped the wings.
Yeah. He flew his wings up really fast. It did make me jump.
Big Papa's pork truck is here.
The cold's not been that bad.
No.
Okay.
No, it's semi-functional. I threw on an extra pair of pants, digging around in the closet, and they're just sweatpants that I'm afraid are going to fall off at any moment, and it's going to look like I'm doing some sort of a street trick.
All right. Let's see who we got here. Got some treats. We can some folks we can talk to. We got some snap bracelets. And who are you guys with? McGowan Insurance. No, where are you guys from?
Here.
Right in front of us.
Right, they're right in front of their building, sir.
Listen, it's been a long week.
I know, and it's cold. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, you guys walking around?
We are.
We're out talking to vendors, seeing what's going on. It seems like the crowd has already come and gone tonight. I think the cold has kept a few more people away than normal years.
Yep, it has. But we're still having fun, so.
I'm hoping we're going to find some hot chocolate vendors up the street and see where things go. There we go.
Pointing us in the direction.
Reindeer, you got to go see the reindeer.
The promised land.
We're going to see if Dakota can score an interview with a reindeer again this year. He already got one with Batman, and it went horribly. So we'll see what happens up the street. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Good to see the folks at McGowan brave the weather.
Oh.
For all of your insurance needs.
Well,
we
got Frosty the Snowman coming up.
The Christmas trees are looking well decorated on the courthouse lawn.
Yeah, it looks good. Oh, we got snowflakes in the clock tower. That's a nice look. I like that for Newcastle.
It is problematic trying to interview Frosty when he's, it's a podcast.
And his mouth doesn't move.
And it's,
It'd be hard to doing it.
The lip reading is difficult.
Your mouth. You wanna go up Main Street here, see what we got going on?
Let's go for it.
Let's go to the senior center, Jer.
If you don't have your wallet, I don't know if you can get in. You have to check ID.
I'm quickly approaching 30. I might need it soon.
On the inside, you are a kid that was born in the 40s. You were just telling us about how you got your Marilyn Monroe gift set.
We're going to go into the...
You pick. We got the Grinch store here. I don't know if that's just warming inside or what.
I think
that's
is.
the chamber.
I don't necessarily know that we're...
Oh, I see Daryl Radford, friend of the show.
Yes, and we're playing musical chairs, and Scott Frost, the other landlord. Look at that.
We're podcasting, Mr. Daryl. We are wandering the streets. You appear to be looking over some sort of Ring Around the Rosie event that's going on.
It's a cakewalk. It's a cakewalk.
Ah.
It's kind of like what it used to be where the Cincinnati Bengals were really good, cakewalks, but they don't have any of those anymore, unfortunately.
Next year. There's always next year for your Bengals.
You're selling some locally authored books here?
We have Hidden History of Henry County. This is the book that I had published this year. It has a series of columns about the unique ties with history Henry County has had over the years. We also have Steve Dickens' book about the field house. Tom Saunders, which I think we talked about that book on one of your episodes.
Absolutely.
With Tom. We've got that book here. And then this is the pictorial history book that first was printed in 92, and we reprinted it for Newcastle's 200th birthday. And
now they're color photographs.
There are color photographs in the book. Yes, it's kind of like a Wizard of Oz effect, But we feel like these will make great Christmas gifts for people, and all of these will benefit the museum. Henry County Historical Society, the oldest continuously operating museum and organization of its kind in the state of Indiana. So
beautiful.
And if you can't come to the Christmas walk, but you're still interested in a book before the holidays, let me know. I'll even give you my phone number, 524-0530.
Still in the 765 area code.
Yes.
There we go.
So call me if you want a unique Christmas gift. These are all good books, and I think you'll enjoy them.
Very good. Thank you so much, Daryl.
Thank you, Daryl.
All right. We're going to keep wandering. I don't know. We may make this a 2 or 3 hour interview. It's warm in here.
They do have the Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes, which are it's a big guilty pleasure for me, those things.
So the fun part is that we're all linked together. So we go through a doorway that's about 17 inches wide.
Yeah.
We made it.
Hey, we're making it happen, baby. We can do anything. I see cookies and hot drinks.
There's a fire on the street.
To me, that sounds like a great idea.
All right.
Hey, my wife has those slippers.
I see a collection. I see a collection of elk.
There's a herd of elk.
A herd of elk.
You feel you're nice and warm in here. You got illegal heaters going?
We might have a little bit. Let's get some hot chocolate.
There we go.
Yes.
Come on.
I'm down for the hot cocoa.
I'm gonna go with. I'm still trying to talk on the air, so I'm gonna work in the. No, that's not that. It's that I can't chew and talk at the same time.
When does that ever stop you, Jeremiah?
We're on the Boss Hog podcast. Yes. Yep. So Facebook, you'll catch it over there, and on iTunes and wherever podcasts are sold. All right. So who wants to give us a pitch for the Elks Lodge and what the Elks does?
I will try to do it. So the Newcastle Elks are here tonight, and we are giving out free hot chocolate and free cookies to the community. And so it is a cold night. And you can attest to that. It is a cold night. So it's free hot chocolate and free cookies here. And we are just trying to take, and free refills. Yes. Ranger food. Yeah. We care and we share.
Benevolent and protective.
We take care of our community, or we try to. So yeah, we care, we share. So
And
come on out.
this Saturday, we've got Christmas with Santa Claus at the Elks, right?
We do have
At-
breakfast with Santa. So,
I will be there.
well,
know it.
awesome.
It's the only time my son will talk to Santa. If we go anywhere else, and like we've seen Santa other places this year, and he's like, "No, I'll see him at the Elks."
Well,
all right,
awesome.
yeah.
That is awesome. So,
That's the official Santa Claus. It's
Yeah,
only available at the Elks Lodge.
Yeah, those
Uh,
other
as far as
Santas
Jackson,
might just be
as far as-
Bob.
yeah, they just work for him, but they all report back to him at the Elks Lodge. All right, thank you guys so very much. All right, join Elks 484.
That's right.
All right, let's ask these
Wow.
folks about their illegal burning that's going on. What?
Fully supportive.
So this is a day spa on Main Street. Who's in charge? What's going on? What's the pitch today? You're one of the owners. All right. Well, I'm Jeremiah with Boss Hog, a Liberty Podcast in Dakota.
I get closer to the fire.
Nice to meet you.
All right. What's your name?
My name's Andrew, and my co-founder is Dr. Newell, and we just recently opened Solora Day Spa.
All right. So are you guys over on Church Street or the street that was renamed a year or two ago that's escaping me now?
Yes, so Church Street or Ray Pavey Way.
There we go.
We're located 1220 Church Street, and we just opened October 5th. We offer a variety of massages: therapeutic massage, Swedish massage, athletes massage. We focus on prenatal things as well, and we have luxury services. So what that includes is our touchless service, like our Halo sauna, that is an infrared sauna with dry salt therapy, red light therapy, any kind of therapy that you might need, we've got it. We are really focused on the experience, and there's no place like us.
All right. That sounds fantastic. Sounds like a great Christmas gift opportunity. If folks want to sign up, get themselves in for a massage or a spa day without leaving town, how would they arrange that?
You can visit us at soloradayspa.com, and you're able to book or buy gift cards there. You can also call us at 765-275-1750, and you can hit us up on Facebook as well.
All right. And spell the name of the spa.
Salora, Solora Day Spa. And what that stands for is salt plus aura, as in we are enhancing your aura through all of our therapeutic services.
Fantastic. And will the solo stove be there? That's my other question. Because on a day like today, I feel like the thermal side of the spa sounds pretty darn nice.
Yeah, the solo stove is going to make a very rare appearance. You might see it again on a next Christmas walk.
Yeah, we might need to hop in that sauna after this. I'm
Very
feeling
good.
more like I'm in a cold plunge right now than anything.
We're glad the business is here. It's long overdue, and it's nice seeing some of those kinds of products available for the folks in Newcastle.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we'll be here.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, and they have hot chocolate down here as well. Dakota's going to take us across the street. I think he hears sheep, and he got excited.
There's the I'm leading us toward the live nativity scene. I'm just trying to see who's representing Our Lady, Jeremiah.
There's a live nativity scene.
On the courthouse. I'm just trying to see if there's any signs or anything telling us who's going it on so we can give them a little bit of a plug. I need to wrap around here for Zach's sake. I'm not seeing anything. Do you see any signs, Jeremiah, saying who's putting this on?
Yes, down here on the end.
Ah, okay.
Mr. Davis, do you speak for the goats?
For the goats,
The goats and the sheep?
The sheep.
the goats. Yeah, I speak like the goats of like college football, like Michigan for beating Ohio State. Those goats, or the goats behind me.
Well, the goats behind you.
Oh, okay, no, I do not speak for them.
You just happen to be here. This is not your church or anything you take responsibility for.
Walking that little guy around.
That seems fair. Are you guys enjoying your Christmas walk experience?
We are. It's just a little cold. Just a little cold, but it's good. Love that this town is doing this for us.
Well, did you guys sign up for day spa services or join the Elks Club yet? Because that's what we've learned is out here available so far.
We haven't. We warmed up in the bank a little bit. We did the trolley ride, the horse-drawn trolley ride. So
very good.
it's fun.
That's awesome. You are the sharpest dressed person out here so far today.
I appreciate it.
You're the only person wearing a tie.
That's right. Yeah. You know me, so you shouldn't be surprised. So,
That's right. All right. And do you have any businesses you're pitching for today or anything? And nothing we can sign up or sell?
Nope.
Just Michigan football and living off that national championship.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
It
We
looks
will
like this
continue
is
to
being
wander.
Put on by Grace Baptist Church, and that's who's doing the live nativity scene out here. Could be worse, Jeremiah. We could just be wearing shepherd's robes right now.
I think they're cheating, and they've got little battery-operated heat packs in the shepherd's robes. If I had to guess,
Oh, it didn't get. I don't think it gets this cold in Bethlehem.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, it does. I've lost a glove somewhere along the way.
It's in your pocket.
Is it really?
Your pants
in
pocket.
the other pocket. See, I got like 3 pairs of pants on. They gave me a set of. Well, I need to get rid of this cup, and then we'll be in business again.
Yes, I'm walking towards the trash.
A microphone plus a cup and a set of gloves is just too much.
There's some really cool cars parked on the end of the street here that are decked out with Christmas lights. It's pretty sweet.
Now we're operating
All
a
right.
trash can.
Now we can go.
All right, Dakota, back to Broad Street or down the Ink and Ale way.
We'll just go down Ink and Ale Avenue here and make our way.
Zach, you almost fell. Is there a reason?
Because he was staggering away from me, and I was like, okay, I got to figure out where
No,
the halfway
sorry.
point is so I could stay in here.
That would be my fault.
You got a public apology. That was good.
Yeah.
Is this a salon? Is it,
We got Selah Spa. We are
this is a different
in the
spot.
old. There's now a Young's Title and Abstract service back here, all abutting the. It's the Race Street Experience, is what this is.
Courier Times building to our right.
Home to Ink and Ale now, and the Courier Times newspaper, the Press
And the
Coffee
Press.
Shop, Whole Heart Communications, all kinds of businesses back here.
And Pandemonium. Not been there yet, but I've heard good things. My son's not big enough for the Pandemonium experience yet. I've checked on the website. Have you taken your kids there, Zach?
Yeah, one of my kids actually went to a birthday party there. And so, yeah, so he enjoyed it. I didn't get to go to that, but he said it was great. Much Nerf guns and stuff.
Yeah, it's like laser tag, but with Nerf guns.
Tell you what,
Sounds like a
the
lot of fun.
businesses down here look amazing. The Barnett
Oh my
Company,
gosh.
their storefront looks great. Nance Photography, the little gift shop here on the corner. We appear to have cotton candy spinning. And folks are lined up down this way.
Oh, it's a Build-A-Bear, not cotton candy. That's cotton. For
Oh, it's a-
stuffed animals.
See, I would have eaten it and I would have been killed.
Yeah, put your mouth right on that tube there,
Bears-
Jeremiah.
Bears and buddies. It'd fill me right up.
All right, Jerry, my hands are getting frigid. We got some stuff sitting out here in front of Diva Nails right now. Preston looks like some press-on nails or something.
We appear to have another church group with some s'mores.
First United Methodist Church is giving out some free hot dogs and free s'mores with some campfires out here. They their own little shelter that kind of looks like a nativity barn.
Let's wander up and meet these folks.
All right. Let's go talk to the United Methodist Church.
Hello. Gonna fight my way through the crowd and
This
see
is
if we
a
can
happening spot
possibly
to be.
score
That's
an
because
interview
it's
with
one of the
the
only
folks
places
putting
that's
this
warm.
on. Oh yeah, you're a spokesperson for the whole church. So I'm Jeremiah and Dakota with the Boss Hog of Liberty podcast, just talking about the vendors that are out here and the groups that are here in town. You look like you work for Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. Tell us what the Methodist Church is doing out here tonight.
We have free hot dogs, we have free s'mores and free water and fire pits going for you to sit around and enjoy.
It's a great idea.
And if that's not enough, you can go into the basement and warm up down there and have the same thing there.
You got the fire pit going down in the basement too. That is risk. The people over at the insurance company we talked to a minute ago would be very upset.
No, I think they're using microwave.
Well, very nice. All right. And the water's liquid and everything. Somebody needs a reloaded marshmallow. There you go. We're selling hot dogs. Thank you all very much. And if folks want to learn more about the church, where do they go?
Oh, First United Methodist Church in Newcastle, 1324 Church Street.
Perfect. Right there on Church Street. Can't miss it.
It's at 9:30. You guys want to
On Sundays.
No, thank you.
Yes.
If I try to eat and do this show at the same time, we'll never get anything accomplished. All right. You guys stay warm. Thank you. All
Stand
right.
behind you, Zach. Kind of It's the crowd.
Like, just takes a little bit of media and they get a line.
So you want to go into the press? Maybe we can actually get warm for a second. To see if our old pal Ben's working.
Well, what happens is that they're going to see that I'm just wearing sweatpants over jeans and I'm just going to look like a fool. Right now we're in the dark.
All right. Hey, listen. Is that why you wanted to go talk to the church people? You knew they wouldn't judge you?
Just not let be judged and whatnot.
He who is without sin cast the first stone. We've all worn sweatpants a time or two. Hey, we've got Travis Thompson working the counter in here tonight. We can't tell Travis that we're in here just to steal the free heat. He'd say he'd tell us to get hard like David Goggins.
Dude, we're gonna let Dakota break the line. I want to see how ballsy you are. I want to see how ballsy you're going to be to break in front of all these folks that are trying to order coffee.
No, I'm not.
See you throw an elbow out.
Yeah, that would be mean. Got some actual coffee beans for sale in here too.
I would love to see somebody cause a scene over Dakota trying to score an interview. I'm here for the drama.
Yeah. Hey.
Once again, we just went through a doorway, and instead of me going through last, I went through middle. Poor Zach got in trouble.
Yeah. Passing pandemonium right now. Looks pretty sweet.
They have the world's largest picnic table here. I don't know if it's true or not, but it is long. It's got to be every bit of 20 feet long.
Unofficial record.
Prove them wrong. They've got the world's largest ball of paint in Ellick, Indiana. I think we have the largest picnic table right here in Newcastle.
Where's the ball of paint?
In Alexandria, Ellick.
All right.
I once worked with a guy who said, I'm from Ellick. And I'm like, I looked at the map. I can't find Ellick anywhere. He's like, it's by Elwood. I'm like, Ellick is by Elwood? Alec, Alexandria, A-L-E-K. Alex, Alexandria. They speak like they're from south of 40 down there, too.
That looks like cotton candy, Jer. That looks like a cotton candy snowman that I just saw.
The footprint of this event is massive at this point. We are continuing to walk further and further east, down Race Street.
We got some...
We've got vendors selling cupcakes and trinkets. And I see somebody selling an Indianapolis Colts. Too cold to think.
I'm feeling guilty for not.
The library. Wait a minute. I got to check on my wife's fines and see if she's on a list.
All right. Who wants to speak for the library?
There's a lot of finger pointing going on.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Dakota and Jeremiah with the Boss Hog of Liberty podcast. You guys are with the Henry County Library, and I just wanted to see if my wife is she can't get any fines now with her books, that she's in there constantly, but she can't get fines. That's what you're telling me?
That is true. We have gotten fine free. Now, if she loses something, she might have to pay for the replacement fee, but fines, no.
All right. Well, then I'm off the hook for the stuff I did in the 90s. I feel much better about it now. All right. And tell us about the library. You guys are going through a major upgrade right now.
Yes, we are. We are hoping to be done by September of next year. So that's the goal. It's going to be amazing. So
that's awesome. So what kind of upgrades or changes are we going to see in there once it's open, everybody?
Pretty much everything. But the children's department is going to be, I think, the biggest change. So people are going to be really excited about that. We've really expanded that department.
Very good. More interactive, more new books, more opportunities for kids and different programming opportunities.
Yes. And I'm also the teen librarian, and we're getting a new teen department upstairs, and I'm very excited about that.
That's awesome. All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. Wish you well. And hopefully lots of folks sign up for library services.
Absolutely. We're here actually promoting the reading challenge that starts in January. So read 400 minutes, and teens and adults can be entered for a chance to win a Kindle Fire, and then children can be entered for a gift basket.
All right. Very good.
For as often as I see my wife with her face buried in a book, I think she's got this in the bag.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
We want to say hi.
Oh, my gosh. It's Nancy and Mike.
Yes, hello.
How are we doing?
We're chilly.
I feel it. I got the same thing going.
Yes.
So, Nancy, I saw you on Election Day. You were off volunteering.
Yes.
How are things going with the League of Women Voters?
Very well. Very well. Yeah. Keep getting transparent on everything. Just more and more information out there and more people to vote. So, yeah.
That's awesome. All right. And you guys are enjoying the Christmas walk?
Oh, yeah. Cold.
Yep, cold. There's a lot of people with free hot dogs and warm drinks. So make sure you get some of that. All right. We'll see you guys after a while. All right. Thanks for stopping us.
Well, Jer, I was going to make a cheap Micah Beckwith joke at the library stop, but I decided against it.
You and I have the same brain editor.
She said she was a teen librarian, and I was about to be like, watch out, Micah Beckwith. We got some fudge.
That's Lieutenant Governor Beckwith to you, sir.
If he wants to come on the show and correct me, he's welcome to.
All you have to do is invite him. I'm sure Kickback Kendall or our good friend Rob will get him on here for you. Very good best friends.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get John Green on at the same time.
You trying? Yeah. Now you're just controversial tonight.
Oh yeah.
Indiana, one of Indiana's favorite authors.
Hey, we got Evermore jewelry. I think that my wife has got a couple of pieces from her. It's a permanent jewelry. I think Here's your cotton candy art, Jeremiah.
Oh boy, the other one was just sugar-free cotton candy, and it tasted terrible, almost leathery.
We got the lights in the arts park. You want to go?
I think we go this way. I don't want to make the mistake of going down to the arts park again like we did last time.
Yeah,
we went down there and got trapped, and then we ended it last year.
Well, there's nothing there too. It was,
wasn't nothing, but it was limited.
Yeah.
But there's still a whole section of Main Street we've not covered yet.
The Christmas tree looks beautiful this year in downtown Newcastle, 1400 Plaza. I think that Mike Jackson was here.
We've terminated at Race Street, and now we're heading back to the north on 15th Street in downtown. If you're following along on your maps at home,
we've got more vendors.
The fine folks at Window Nation have set up, but they appear to have gotten cold and ran away.
Maybe they need some windows. For that proper
all
insulation.
of the windows were left open here tonight.
Let's see what kind of food truck we got here.
So this is a new food truck I've not seen. The Doodlebug Bakery. Let's see if you can score an interview, Dakota.
This would be dangerous.
Hello, Doodlebugs. This is Jeremiah and Dakota with Boss Hog of Liberty podcast. We're out talking to folks and vendors, highlighting what y'all have got going on. So, where's your food truck from?
So, I'm from Newcastle.
Yep.
I'm located in Newcastle. I'm under cottage law. I'm SURSAFE certified, all that. I do bakery items such as cookies, cake pucks, wedding cakes, birthday cakes, anything you can pretty much name, I do.
Very good. All right. And the food truck's here today. Where other locations do you guys appear at?
I just do Newcastle right now. This is the first time I'm out with the bus, and then hopefully I'll be around at certain festivals around town.
In the new year?
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
When it's warmer.
And you're available for catering or events, so you come out, you're having a wedding, and you want to have some cupcakes or cookies, whatever,
and I deliver
you'll turn up.
Set everything up, birthday cakes, all that stuff.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you, guys.
Questions?
All right. Enjoy.
Thank you. Good luck.
All right. Thank y'all.
Peanut butter fudge.
They've got a special menu tonight. You can get a chocolate chip cookie for $3.
A half pound of fudge for $10. It's not a bad price.
12-pack of Mexican wedding cake cookies is only $5.
Very reasonable prices there, right?
Somewhat disappointing today. The fountain is not on. There's nothing happening in our fountain over there.
I guess if we made it salty enough, it wouldn't freeze.
As a taxpayer, I just feel like I'm getting gypped. Why can't I look at the fountain go next to the Christmas tree?
We have Buddy the Elf who just passes. He's looking for Santa Claus. Newcastle First Church of the Nazarene is here. The church is really making an appearance in Newcastle, huh?
We got realtors in case you want to move to town. We got realtors here huddled around a fire.
I had to readjust myself again.
Dakota, Zach, how are we doing? Are we hanging in there?
Yeah, it's a little chipper, but it's not too bad.
There's a photo being taken, so we're stopping. You got the Victory Church. Victory Church, that's the old Marsh building, right? Yeah, over by China Castle.
Yes, sure. I'm going to say yes, that's probably the case.
I think so, anyway. Damn, they got a lot of books.
Unique Home Solutions is here in case you want your phone to ring a couple hundred times. They will be happy to check on you.
Yeah. Yep. I've made that mistake before. I once entered my dad into a drawing for a free truck without his knowledge at the Boat Sport and Travel Show when I was a kid.
Did he win the
Home
truck?
Solutions?
Did he win the truck and say thank you?
No, he was so upset with me because his phone didn't stop ringing. L&K Farms freeze-dried snacks are out here. We talked to them last year. They got like apple chips and cantaloupe and stuff like that. So it's not just the freeze-dried candy that you see places. They got all kinds
things
of
are
stuff.
already frozen. I don't know why they have to sell freeze-dried stuff, but we're going to try to get an explanation. Oh, Kent is running as far away as he can from answering any questions.
Yeah.
They pointed at you and said you had to do the interview this year and sell things.
I did it last year. So.
Did you?
Well, yeah.
All right. Well, that's leadership.
Okay.
Tell us what L&K's been up to and what we can what folks could have. This is a podcast, so they won't get it today. But I imagine some of the stuff you're selling today is available out at the farm as well.
Absolutely, we're open 3 days a week: Wednesday 3 to 9, Friday 3 to 6, and Saturday 10 to 2. You can buy a full line of beef and all of Christie's freeze dried products. Got a couple new things coming down the pipeline. Keep an eye on Facebook, and we'll let you know what's happening.
All right. So out here tonight, there looks like there's all kinds of stuff. There's peanut brittle, freeze-dried sour rainbow somethings.
Right. So caramel cows are the Christmas trees have been really, the Little Debbie Christmas trees have been really
Little
popular.
Debbie Christmas tree.
Strawberries were sold out. We've got tomatoes, apple chips, caramel apple chips. There's so many I really can't remember all of it.
Help me understand when I'm going to use, because I'm not sophisticated, and you should know that. How and when am I going to use a freeze-dried tomato? Like, what's my application?
It's just it's a snack. It's a very high protein. If you like tomatoes, the flavor is intensified tenfold, and you won't be disappointed if you're a tomato fan.
All right, so I'm just snacking with it. I'm not adding it to my eggs at breakfast or whatever if I went to space camp.
We do have people kind of crumble them up and put them on their salads. That's one use, but no, I wouldn't put it on a burger. I would just snack on it.
All right, very good. Good to have in the tractor. All right, good luck, guys. Thank you for talking. We're going to continue on and see who Dakota's next victim is.
Actually, I did not realize that they had like so much produce that was freeze dried. That would be like a really good low calorie snack with some crunch if you're craving it. It's a great idea.
Are you a big fan of the freeze-dried stuff?
I've not had.
You haven't had
any. I've never had a freeze-dried fruit before in my life. I could tell you that.
So that was always the thing when I was a kid, was the freeze-dried strawberries, because that's what they said that the people that went to space had was the freeze-dried strawberries. And NASA guys.
I had to stop you for a second to let you know the Grinch is over there. Did you see him?
Oh, the Grinch.
Yes, he should be coming this way.
All right. Batman's coming in clutch, telling us that the Grinch is coming up. We got to find the Grinch.
The good news is he's not going to steal Dakota's wallet because he left it at home. Doing great. How are you? All right.
So anyway, the freeze-dried.
You can tell he's sitting cold.
The freeze-dried snacks. The only thing I've ever had is Skittles. Now that it's been mentioned. I want to try the Little Debbie's trees. That's the third time that they've come up in this episode, and I know that my wife bought some to set out for the delivery drivers. I'm gonna have to snag one when I get home. And you didn't steal any of them? I'm gonna have to get one.
Is
later.
there any leftover Halloween candy at your house? Maybe you can dehydrate
There's
or
so
freeze.
much.
Yeah, that's your mission.
Let's walk slowly, nonchalantly.
You trying to not be suspicious as we're under the brightest lights in all of town? With Batman shaking you down?
We're passing Maxwell's. We went in there last year.
I think we need to pop into BeeHive Body Co.
That's what I was about to say. I told my wife I was going to go into BeeHive tonight and buy me some more bar soap because I'm on my last one right now. And I forgot my wallet at home.
You might have to write an IOU.
No, I wouldn't do that to Mary.
She takes PayPal and Venmo.
Huh? Okay, once again, we're trying to navigate a doorway.
Together. We're letting the cold air in.
There's no telling if we're going to do this successfully or not.
A lot of business in here tonight, huh? Holy cow. Look at all this. It's really nice in here. It's a really nice store. The first time I've been in here.
Downright luxurious. We have soaps and popcorn.
And, oh, dang, it smells so good in here. Let's scoot over so we don't block the door. All right. Here we go. We got the men's sugar scrub shelf right here. I'm a big fan of that stuff. The beard and body sugar scrub. So,
do you have some items you need to purchase, Dakota?
No, I'm good on sugar scrub. I'm just on my last bar of soap.
What soap are you into? What's your go-to soap?
Really? From Mary. So she has these, there's Mary. So
Dakota's out of soap and he came in, but he forgot his wallet. So he's just in here with regret tonight.
You asked me what soap I buy from Mary. I'm on my last bar. What my game move usually is to buy the offcuts. You sell the bags of offcuts.
Yes, you love the bits and bottoms. So you get the variety. And they're great for all you guys that like to travel and camp like you guys do, because then that way, you don't feel bad about throwing away a little sliver of soap after a weekend.
Yep, it's true. And, I mean, you're always getting a new fresh scent.
Yes, variety.
Mixing it up.
We love the variety around here. That's why we did 5 Christmas scents this year.
I'm all about the hand soaps. The scented hand soaps are fantastic.
So, the Christmas on Broad, the girls kept bugging me because we make our own labels. And they kept saying, we need a good picture of Christmas, on Broad Street. And we couldn't find any online. I said, guys, it's supposed to snow. Let's let Mother Nature hopefully hook us up. And that night I drove out of here. So one of the labels is actually the picture of the Christmas tree down here in the plaza. And then I turned the corner and it was like this perfect shot down Broad Street with green lights. So if you look really close up in the top corner, you can actually see the 14th. And I was heading home that night, so it's actually a picture of a shot down Broad Street.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very nice.
So since we were here last year, you were hanging out with the neighbors next door. You have opened a storefront up now on Broad Street. Tell us what that's been like. It's awesome to see you down here. You've moved all the manufacturing and everything down to downtown Newcastle now.
Yes, we have. We opened up October 18th, and I think if anybody could have said, "Hey, this is what it's going to be like," I would have probably laughed at you. It has been probably the wildest ride of my life. It has been amazing. The community has been so supportive, and other downtown businesses. And then just the evolution of since we've opened. And then we hope to start classes for Take and Make in the end of January. But I think what we're going to do is buy a flat screen. And during March Madness, if you don't want to sit at home and listen to your significant other scream at the TV, we're going to make bath bombs up here and watch some chick flicks. And you can order pizza in and, that alternative. So we want to give this also a place, where people can make memories and, come and do an activity and get out of the cold. And
so you saying I can't come down here and watch basketball is what you're telling me?
Well, if you did a private party, you could.
Very good. That's awesome. All right. Well, the bath bomb making, I think, would be very popular. Waving at some other folks around here. Morgan Phillips just spotted me and looks terrified. All right. Well, it looks like you have a heck of a crowd. I'm excited. I hope they wipe you out tonight over the next few hours, and you've got nothing but work to do over the next couple days to recover.
I've had nothing but work to do since this is opened. I keep saying we'll get caught up. And I mean, I used to say, a couple weeks, and now I'm like, but hopefully by January I'm caught up.
What's the number one bestseller? Folks are coming in looking for Christmas gifts. What are they walking away with and being happy?
We have sold a ton of the Christmas and everything. There's not been just like one thing where I can tell you that it fell off the shelves. The wax melts have been super popular. The sugar scrubs. We have the lump of coal bath bomb, which I think there's going to be a lot of adults getting those in town. I think those are kind of a good like white elephant gift, and tons of kids bath bombs. So yeah, it's been crazy.
That's awesome. Congratulations. We're excited you're here. And we will try to not disrupt the store as we attempt at yet another doorway.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you, Mary.
All right. On to the next one. Oh, Dakota's going to let the seasoned citizens ahead of us here, since they have a cane.
Look
and
at
they
all
can
these
whip
like
them.
gift baskets and stuff she's got.
They've made it really easy to go shopping.
Yeah.
All you have to do is walk up, grab a basket, leave, and you are a Christmas hero.
I'm mighty impressed by this store. Mary's done a great job.
And it's well heated.
Correct. Which is not that easy for an old downtown building, as we know.
All right. I feel like some ice cream or something.
Could really go for some tropical shaved ice right now. There's the Grinch and Kai's American Bistro next to Twin Lions.
Need a Dairy King food truck running around here is what we need.
That's right.
Something-
Yeah,
just
Mayor
something to
Greg
help us
York,
out.
get on that. I bet that's where we can find the mayor right there, Twin Lions. See if anybody's in the Republican headquarters we want to talk to. You want to go in there?
I don't see a whole lot of people in there right now.
You want to go press Todd Hyde for an interview?
I don't want to bother them tonight.
All right,
I honestly don't.
We just keep
They're
walking.
they're having a perfectly lovely evening.
Yeah, but we can ruin it. Have you? I've been impressed with Kai's American Bistro in downtown Newcastle the few times that I've been in there.
The service has been fantastic on my visits for sure.
I'm a big salad bar guy, and their salad bar is incredible.
They rotate a bunch of different things through there as well.
Got some free popcorn at Defer Varan.
Young's Title and Defer Varan.
The Sanctuary Newcastle's here also. Another church representing in downtown Newcastle. I don't know where that one is.
All the churches are here.
Do you know where the Sanctuary is, Jeremiah?
They're shouting out that they have free hot chocolate.
There's
All
the
right.
Bougie Baker, Kate, one of my wife's good friends. It's incredible cupcakes. Like, cupcakes that they're way too good. They shouldn't be that good.
Here's your big opportunity to interview a reindeer again, Dakota.
Yep.
Or at least a reindeer helper.
Got the reindeer back for another year in downtown Newcastle. We love to see him.
Hello, Jeremiah and Dakota with the Boss Hog of Liberty podcast. Do you speak for the reindeer this year? All right. This is Dakota. He was hoping to ask a few questions.
I just have one pressing question that's on my mind right now.
Yeah.
Do the reindeer shed their antlers?
They do. They'll shed them every year and they'll grow new ones. And so the females and males do tend to shed them at different times of the year. But it's not a precise logic. So they shed them whenever they feel like it.
Gotcha. All right. Very cool.
If he wanted to get his hands on a set of antlers or reindeer sticks, how would he go about acquiring them?
So we are Whitetail Acres. So we have a reindeer farm. We bring them out to show them. But since they do drop them each year, we have tons of them. So we sell them. You can find us at Whitetail Acres Landscaping Company. So we have a greenhouse that you can come to that is fully decked out as a Christmas wonderland where we sell reindeer merch, antlers, jewelry made from the antlers, tons of fun stuff.
Very cool.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you very much. We're glad they're here. It's exciting. It's an exciting tradition for Newcastle every year to get to come out and see some reindeer. And we're gonna let her get back to policing them because obviously there are some rules around reindeer and the interaction with them.
You got work to do.
All right.
We'll let you do it.
We don't want to accidentally let somebody get touched by a reindeer, and that's how the next pandemic starts.
They have giant horns on their head. They're sharp.
You could go buy yourself a set. That's the best part. I tried to talk yourself into a free set right there, but they said, "No, come down and buy."
Look at the puppy.
Of course, Dakota doesn't have his wallet, so we're just truly out of luck. It's a puppy. It's the St.
Good looking
Bernard,
dog.
Zach says. All right.
We got the audio Taylor.
I think we've made a lap.
And a guy with an accordion. I knew I heard some accordion music going on. Frosty
Dakota's
the
going to start
Snowman
doing
again.
a polka. We got copyrighted music in the background that's going to cause us troubles. A funny thing has happened where every time we played a record of Edmund Fitzgerald on the live stream, we're now starting to get notifications from Facebook that they're trying to demonetize the videos.
I know. It's every year around this time of the year they lock down on it because of all the people that are making reels and stuff for the record of Edmund
It's
Fitzgerald.
entirely Dakota's fault. but I've been pummeled with notifications about it. All right. I think we're in a good spot here, semi-quiet spot in the street to wind down. Unfortunately, we didn't run into the Chamber of Commerce crew this year like we normally do. But it's a great event they put together. The mayor has been keeping tabs of where Dakota is so he can dodge him and not have to do an interview, which makes sense.
Likely.
We are planning on being back next Thursday in studio. Should be much warmer. And we will get a chance to go back inside and shed about 75 of these layers.
Yep.
Any final thoughts, D Squared?
This is just this is so much fun every year. Have a lot of fun doing this episode every year, and it was a great time again. It didn't disappoint, even though it's bitterly cold. Newcastle still showed up, and it's just as awesome as it always has been. Good luck to all the businesses we talked to as well.
Thankfully, we're not standing in 6 inches of snow. That would be the other side of it. Any final thoughts from you, Zachary? Anything to plug? Things we've forgotten?
And I'll give a product to BeeHive Body Company. That's my cousin. I'll say you hit her up on her social medias and you're like, hey, I need this many like little gift packs, and tell her what your budget is. She'll whip something together. And then we narrowly missed Blake Reese of Varsity Outfitters. He was getting a basement tour at the BeeHive Body Company because he desperately wanted to see the basement to hear about some legendary things that happened underground in Newcastle, I guess. But other than that, yeah, cool event. Pretty good crowd for it being 20, probably 19, 18 degrees at this point. But other than that, no.
Historically cold night, but we made it through. We're standing in. I thought there were gunshots. There was like a CEO of a healthcare company around here or something. It was just April dropping her phone. All right. With that, say thank you guys very much. We will see you next week.